Imagine a simple snip of the scissors whispering away a decade from your mirror's gaze. Could a haircut truly unlock that magic? Absolutely, if it's the one that dances in harmony with your spirit. If you're a woman over 60, gazing at a reflection that feels a tad out of sync with the lively fire still burning bright within you, lean in, this journey is crafted just for you. As the years weave their tapestry, our hair tells its own story. Perhaps it's thinned like autumn leaves, lost its bouncy rhythm, or dimmed the glow you once cherished. But here's the gentle truth, like a trusted friend sharing a secret over tea. You don't have to battle the clock or chase fleeting fads. All it takes is a cut that embraces you, lifting where life has gently tugged. Today, let's uncover 3 contemporary, face-flattering haircuts drawn from the wisdom of top stylists and tailored for women like us over 60. These aren't just styles. They're quiet revolutions, instantly igniting your confidence and unveiling a softer, more luminous you. Picture them as elegant frames around a cherished portrait, not chasing the fountain of youth, but polishing the grace you've cultivated over a lifetime. Each one I've selected serves a purpose. It subtly elevates features that gravity might have softened, demands minimal upkeep for your bustling days, and celebrates the timeless allure that blooms with age. No grand overhauls here, just thoughtful tweaks that feel like coming home. In the moments ahead, we'll stroll through the fascinating blend of science, the subtle psychology of perception, and insider tips from seasoned hair artists. I'll guide you on matching the perfect cut to your unique face shape, your daily rhythm, and the beauty that's distinctly yours. Like finding that favorite sweater that always makes you stand a little taller. Eager to reignite that inner spark without altering a single thread of who you've become? Let's dive in hand, and explore how hair isn't merely strands. It's the canvas of our stories, waiting for a fresh brushstroke. Hair isn't merely strands cascading from your scalp. It's a living archive of memories, a badge of your unique identity, and a vibrant echo of your personality. Pause for a moment and reflect. How many pivotal chapters in your life story were punctuated by a transformative trim, a fresh bob after a milestone birthday, or a bold chop during a season of renewal? Yet as the calendar pages turn and we step gracefully into our 60s and beyond, a quiet shift occurs. The image in the mirror begins to whisper a different tale, one that might not fully capture the depth of wisdom and vitality we've gathered along the way. The mirror reflects reality, but it often misses the fuller narrative, the inner glow that time can't dim. The honest reality of aging hair brings its own set of whispers, strands that thin like whispers in the wind, dryness that steals the sheen of yesteryears, or a loss of that buoyant volume we once took for granted. But oh, what a beautiful invitation this is, to step through the door of reinvention, like rediscovering an old garden path, overgrown yet ripe for blooming. Drawing from insights in psychology today, our hairstyles wield quiet power, shaping not just how the world sees our age and energy, but how we perceive our own spark and spirit. Perched at the crown of our being, hair frames every smile, every furrowed brow of thought, every burst of laughter. It's the bold headline announcing who we truly are to the world. A thoughtfully chosen haircut acts like a gentle architect, subtly lifting the contours of your face, softening edges that time has etched, and radiating an aura of warmth and vitality. This isn't about grasping at fleeting trends or veiling the chapters we've lived. Far from it. It's about paying homage to the woman you've become, mirroring the poise and self-assurance earned through decades of triumphs and trials. When you select a style that harmonizes with your face's natural lines, your hair's inherent texture, and the rhythm of your everyday life, it's more than a refresh. It's a revival of your essence. Let's be candid, dear friend. We're not aiming to rewind the clock to our 20s. We're crafting a look that celebrates us, resilient, radiant, and utterly alive, with a touch more elevation, a dash of refined shine, and a release from the weights that years can impose. So with that foundation laid like a welcoming hearth, let's step forward into the heart of our discoveries. Kicking off our lineup is a classic gem that whispers timeless charm, flattering nearly every face with an effortless grace that melts away the years like morning mist under the sun. If there's a haircut that's weathered seasons of style and still shines as a beacon for women over 60, it's the soft layered bob. Elegant as a well-loved pearl necklace, simple to tend, and masterfully designed to defy the pull of time. This isn't just a pretty frame, it's a clever ally, infusing softness where edges have sharpened, restoring volume to spots where life has gently ebbed, and harmonizing beautifully with your natural silvers or a hint of warm highlights, like sunlight filtering through autumn leaves. Envision it as a gentle cascade from chin to shoulder, adorned with feather-light layers that frame your face like a soft embrace. It's built for movement, shunning any rigid boxiness in favor of a fluid sway that's both lively and polished, much like a favorite scarf fluttering in a gentle breeze. Those layers weave in delicate texture and lift, particularly at the crown where hair often settles flat with age. Think of it as a subtle boost, sparing you the daily battle with teasing combs or heavy sprays. The true magic of this soft layered bob lies in its universal appeal. For an oval face, it adds intriguing depth. For square or angular lines, the tender curves soften and balance. And for heart-shaped features, it shifts the spotlight upward to your sparkling eyes away from the chin's subtle stories. It's a godsend for those with finer or thinning strands, crafting an illusion of lush fullness. Pair it with a whisper of lightweight mousse or a quick round brush blow-dry, and watch the transformation unfold like a blooming flower. Here's a pearl of wisdom. If the back of your hair tends to lie dormant, request a subtle stacking of layers there. It conjures instant body, making your silhouette sing with vitality. Whether you've welcomed your grays like badges of wisdom or prefer a touch of color, this cut dances with them all. The layers catch and reflect light, turning silver tones into a radiant halo that glows with youthful energy. Soft highlights near the face? They weave in warmth and dimension, yet the style stands strong on its own, celebrating your authentic hues without a fight. What truly endears this layered bob to so many is its whisper-quiet maintenance, like a reliable old friend who never demands too much. Let it air dry for a carefree, tousled vibe on lazy mornings, or coax it with a medium round brush for polished volume, finishing with a dab of smoothing serum on the ends. No irons, no endless rituals. Refresh it every 6 to 8 weeks to preserve that fresh shape, and you're set. In essence, the soft layered bob embodies refined sophistication, proving that quiet subtlety often echoes louder than bold declarations. With this gentle foundation inspiring your imagination, let's venture into something a bit more daring, if you're itching to infuse a spark of adventure while keeping things chic and effortless. If the soft layered bob feels like a comforting embrace, now imagine trading that for a bold spark that shakes up your routine with lighthearted chic. Enter the modern pixie cut, your ticket to effortless flair. This isn't the stiff, outdated short style from decades past, reminiscent of your grandmother's practical clips. Today's pixie is a sleek, artfully sculpted masterpiece, brimming with versatility that spotlights your features and exudes a confident glow, like a spotlight illuminating a stage you've owned for years. Tailored to flatter and uplift, it whispers youthful poise without shouting for attention. Perfect for the woman over 60 ready to embrace simplicity with a dash of daring. Why does this pixie weave its age-defying spell so effectively? First, it elevates, quite literally, with cropped sides and a crown of volume that mimics a natural facelift, countering gravity's subtle tug like a gentle breeze lifting fallen petals. Second, it artfully frames your eyes and cheekbones, much like a frame around a treasured family photo, pulling focus to the lively expressions that tell your life's richest stories and clearing away any distracting heaviness. And third, it broadcasts a quiet rebellion. You're not fading into the background. You're stepping forward with poise, owning your narrative with a style that says comfort, courage, and command, all in one effortless sweep. The pixie's charm lies in its adaptability, far from a rigid template. Opt for soft, feathery layers on top for a feminine whisper, like tousled waves on a serene lake. Or choose a sleek, side-parted version for a forward-thinking edge that turns heads at your next gathering. A playfully tousled pixie injects a burst of energetic fun, while one with longer sweeping bangs softens the forehead and draws the gaze to your wise, sparkling eyes, perhaps hiding those subtle lines earned from years of laughter. It's especially enchanting for women with petite features, oval or heart-shaped faces, or those enviable high cheekbones. But don't hesitate if yours differs. Your stylist can tweak the lengths and angles, customizing it like a bespoke dress fitted just for you. This cut speaks volumes about your inner fire. It's for the trailblazer who craves streamlined mornings, more times savoring that first cup of coffee, flipping through a beloved novel, or simply basking in quiet reflection, yet refuses to sacrifice style. It honors your hair's natural dance, whether soft waves that catch the light, tight curls full of personality, or straight strands that shine with intention. Natural grays? They gleam brilliantly in a pixie, appearing brighter and more purposeful in its short, intentional form, like silver threads in a fine tapestry. If color calls to you, subtle highlights along the edges add a warm, sun-kissed radiance that enhances without overwhelming. Yes, pixies ask for trims every 4 to 6 weeks to maintain that crisp silhouette, but the reward is profound. Barely their daily styling, an air of polished ease, and a surge of self-assurance that turns everyday moments into triumphs. Remember, this isn't about shedding your femininity. It's about unveiling it, like peeling back layers to reveal the core of a blooming rose. There's an undeniable allure in a woman who wears her skin and her style with unapologetic grace. Building on this spirited energy, let's ease into a longer style that blends grace with playful movement. Ideal if you're drawn to length, but crave that subtle lift without committing to the short path. If the pixie's bold brevity feels like a swift summer breeze, now picture a style that flows with the gentle rhythm of ocean waves, graceful, forgiving, and infused with just the right whisper of playfulness, all while preserving your cherished elegance. For women over 60 who adore the idea of soft movement and feminine flair, without bidding farewell to length, the shoulder-length shag with bangs emerges as a perfect companion, like a favorite shawl that drapes effortlessly yet lifts your spirits. This cut is more than flattering. It's a nurturing embrace, building volume where it's needed, gently concealing those telltale forehead stories, and bestowing your face with a refreshed, uplifted glow that feels as natural as a sunlit morning walk. Let's paint the picture. This shoulder-length shag unfolds as a mid-length masterpiece with graduated layers weaving throughout, much like the varied hues in a vibrant tapestry, bringing lightness and lively bounce especially around your face and crown. When crowned with wispy or feathered bangs, it becomes a masterful frame, drawing the eye to your expressive gaze, softening the forehead's etched lines from years of wisdom and smiles, and subtly diverting attention from any softening along the jaw or neck, leaving you with an air of vibrant youth that's as effortless as breathing. Its versatility shines like a multifaceted gem, adaptable to almost any face shape. For rounder contours, elongated face framing layers stretch and slim like a lengthening shadow at dusk. For square features, the feathered tips and curtain-like bangs add a tender curve, smoothing sharp edges. For longer faces, fuller bangs create harmonious balance, and for ovals, you can experiment with texture to let your personality sparkle through. This shag truly excels for those navigating the finer, thinner strands that often accompany our later chapters. Its layered design conjures an illusion of abundant thickness, and the bangs offer a discreet veil for any hairline whispers, much like a soft curtain filtering harsh light. It celebrates your hair's natural essence, whether that's a gentle wave reminiscent of rolling hills, loose curls full of spirited bounce, or even a touch of frizz that adds character. It partners with your texture, never wrestling against it. And those bangs, many hesitate after 60, but they're a secret weapon, camouflaging lines while infusing softness and spotlighting your eyes, like a frame highlighting a portrait's soul. Skip the blunt edges, try side-swept or parted curtain styles for an easy, face-opening grace that grows out elegantly, looking chic even on those delightfully imperfect days. Here's where the joy truly blooms. This cut thrives in everyday life with minimal fuss. The layers hold their form as they lengthen, appearing as polished, air-dried, with natural texture, as they do with a quick blowout, evoking the ease of slipping into well-worn slippers. Plan to tidy the bangs every 4 to 6 weeks and refresh the overall shape every 8 to 10, but it's surprisingly undemanding, always presenting you as composed and ready, even on those mornings when energy runs low. From casual brunches with dear friends to lively book club discussions or joyous family weddings, this style adapts seamlessly, carrying you through life's tapestry with poise and fun. With these 3 inspiring cuts now vividly in your mind's eye, each a unique key to unlocking your radiance. Let's turn to the practical art of choosing and communicating, ensuring your next salon visit turns vision into reality. With these 3 captivating cuts now etched in your imagination, each one a unique brushstroke on the canvas of your personal style, it's time to navigate the gentle path of choosing the one that resonates deepest with your essence. Think of it as selecting a cherished companion for your journey, one that aligns seamlessly with the contours of your face, the rhythm of your days, and the spark of your personality. Plus, we'll unlock the art of conversing with your stylist, transforming a simple salon visit into a collaborative masterpiece where your voice leads the way. You've journeyed through options that lift, soften, and celebrate, yet the true magic unfolds when you pinpoint the style that feels like an extension of yourself, much like slipping into a favorite cardigan that wraps you in comfort and confidence. To guide your decision, reflect quietly before your mirror or over a warm cup of tea. What whispers to your heart? Do you crave the effortless volume of a layered bob to counter finer strands, as many women over 60 find? It adds that illusion of fullness without daily fuss? Or perhaps the bold lift of a pixie, ideal for oval or heart-shaped faces, where it draws eyes upward like sunlight piercing through clouds, elongating and balancing features? And for those drawn to length, the shag's playful movement might suit rounder contours, creating angles that elongate like a lengthening shadow at dusk. Consider your face shape as the foundation, like a map charting your features for the best fit. Oval faces thrive with versatility, from bobs to fringes that highlight symmetry. Round ones benefit from layers that add height and slim the silhouette. Heart shapes shine with volume at the jaw to soften wider foreheads, perhaps with curtain bangs framing like a gentle veil. Blend this with your lifestyle. Busy mornings call for low-maintenance cuts requiring trims every 6 to 8 weeks. And your spirit, are you embracing natural grays, seeking something that enhances without heavy color upkeep? This thoughtful pause ensures your choice isn't just a style, but a reflection of the vibrant woman you've become, resilient and radiant. Yet even the most inspired vision can falter without harmony in the stylist's chair, like a duet where one voice drowns the other. The key? Open, heartfelt dialogue that bridges your dreams to their expertise, turning potential mishaps into triumphs. Before stepping into the salon, gather your thoughts like collecting seashells on a familiar beach. What do you envision this cut achieving? More crown volume to combat thinning, softer lines to flatter angular features, or ease for air-drying days? Arm yourself with photos, not as rigid blueprints, but as sparks for conversation, showing elements you adore, like a bob's subtle stack for rear fullness. Approach your stylist as a trusted partner, sharing phrases that invite collaboration with warmth and clarity. I'm seeking a refreshed look that feels natural and honors my grays. Any thoughts on layers for added lift? Or, my hair thins at the top. Could we build volume without daily styling battles? Pose essential questions to align visions. How will this harmonize with my natural texture? Wavy, fine, or curly? What's the upkeep rhythm? From trims to products for home ease? Will it adapt if I let my color go natural, transitioning gracefully? And what tools or tips will help me recreate this magic daily without a professional's touch every morning? These exchanges foster trust, ensuring your needs, low-maintenance elegance, a facelifting illusion, or a soft embrace of age, take center stage, much like a well-rehearsed waltz where both lead and follow in sync. If whispers of doubt arise mid-snip, speak up gently, Adjustments in the moment weave a stronger bond. And remember, you've earned this space to be heard, valued, and styled with the respect your wisdom deserves, like a seasoned storyteller finally claiming the spotlight. As this empowering dialogue sets the stage for your transformation, let's elevate it further by exploring how subtle touches beyond the cut, accessories, posture, and inner glow can make your new style truly unforgettable. You've selected a haircut that mirrors your face's gentle contours, respects the flow of your daily life, and echoes the inner light you've nurtured over the years. Like a well-chosen frame enhancing a beloved painting, bringing its colors to vivid life. Yet there's a deeper layer to this transformation, one that transcends the strands on your head and touches the very essence of how you move through the world. True radiance after 60 isn't confined to your hairstyle. It's woven into the fabric of your heart, your stance, and the quiet energy you carry, like the subtle glow of dawn illuminating a familiar landscape. Let's illuminate those small, powerful details that can elevate your new cut from simply lovely to utterly captivating, much as a sprinkle of stardust turns an ordinary night sky into a mesmerizing spectacle. Start with your eyewear, those frames that perch like trusted companions on your face, framing not just your vision, but your entire expression. Choose ones that harmonize with your fresh style, bold, modern rims to add a spark of contemporary edge to a pixie, or soft, rounded shapes that complement the flowing layers of a shag, drawing out the warmth in your eyes and boosting that sense of poise you've earned. Then, consider earrings and accessories, those sparkling accents that dangle like whispered secrets, capable of making a short pixie burst with personality or accentuating the elegant angles of a layered bob. Experiment with colors that echo your natural palette, perhaps silver hoops that catch the light like morning dew on leaves, or warm gold drops that add a touch of sun-kissed glow, infusing your look with a playful yet sophisticated flair that feels uniquely yours. And for makeup, embrace the philosophy of gentle enhancement. A subtle sweep of blush on your cheeks, like a soft blush of rose in a garden, or a hint of color on your lips that mirrors the vibrancy within, can amplify your haircut's lift and illuminate your features without overwhelming the natural beauty time has refined. But here's where the real alchemy happens. Confidence isn't worn, it's embodied, starting with your posture, that silent architect of presence. Stand tall, chin lifted like a ship captain, navigating familiar seas, shoulders eased back in quiet assurance. This simple act not only takes visual years off your silhouette, but floods you with an inner surge of self-belief, as if your body is affirming the strength you've built over decades. Pair it with a gentle smile, that universal beacon of warmth. Think of it as the sun breaking through clouds, instantly making you more approachable and magnetic, turning everyday encounters into moments of genuine connection. Your energy, that invisible aura, speaks volumes louder than any words or wardrobe choice. Enter a room with the quiet confidence of a well-rooted tree, branches extended in kindness, and watch how it draws others in, making your haircut part of a larger, unforgettable narrative. Your story of resilience and grace. At this beautiful chapter of life, you're no longer swayed by passing trends. You're curating for authenticity, letting your style be the anchor for something profoundly personal. Whether it's crisp and classic, like a tailored coat on a crisp autumn day, artistic and vibrant as a canvas splashed with color, or tenderly romantic like a favorite novel's pages. You don't seek permission to shine or strive to appear younger to captivate. What you cultivate is harmony between your inner world and outer expression, like a symphony where every note aligns in perfect resonance. Indeed, the right haircut can shave a decade from your reflection. But what renders you timeless? It's the love you extend to yourself, the care you invest in your well-being, and the bold way you show up, radiating wisdom and vitality. You're far from invisible. You're a beacon of insight, style, and unyielding power. Hair marks merely the starting point of this empowering voyage. As these layers of style and spirit come together in harmonious glow, let's wrap our exploration with a final reflection that ties it all back to the heart of graceful evolution. There you have it, dear friend. A trio of transformative haircuts that do more than sculpt your silhouette, or gently erase the traces of time. They serve as luminous reminders that aging isn't a dimming light, but a radiant evolution, like a fine wine deepening in flavor with every passing season. Each style we've explored whispers its own promise: the soft layered bob's timeless embrace, the modern pixie's bold spark, and the shoulder-length shag's playful flow. Together, they honor the strands of wisdom you've woven, the laughter lines that map your joys, and the unshakable confidence that's your true crown. These aren't mere changes. They're celebrations, drawing forth the vibrant essence you've carried through life's rich tapestry. Now I turn the mirror to you. Which of these styles tugs at your heartstrings, stirring visions of renewal? Are you drawn to the subtle whisper of elegance? Or does a bolder leap call your name, like stepping into a fresh chapter of your story? If these words have kindled a spark within, lighting up possibilities you hadn't imagined, show your support with a like. It helps guide other wonderful women over 60 to this empowering wellspring. And if you're inspired to embrace aging with unapologetic grace, timeless beauty, and a touch of fearless flair, join our circle by subscribing. Become part of this growing tapestry of empowered souls sharing stories, tips, and triumphs. Remember, the goal isn't to chase the shadows of 30, it's to step fully into the brilliant light of who you are today, a woman of depth, radiance, and enduring power. That, my friend, is the essence of beauty that knows no calendar.